Welcome back to Explified, your go-to channel for mastering the IELTS exam and more. Today, we're going to dive deep into a topic that every IELTS test taker needs to understand: IELTS band scores. In this video, we'll explain what each band score represents and how these scores impact your chances of university admissions, visa applications, and job opportunities. Let's get started. Section 1. What are IELTS band scores? First, let's talk about what the IELTS band scores actually are. The IELTS exam is scored on a band scale from 1 to 9. Each band represents a level of English language proficiency, ranging from non-user to expert user. After completing the test, you'll receive individual scores for each of the 4 sections: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, along with an overall band score, which is the average of these 4. Section 2. What each band score represents. Now, let's break down what each band score means. This will give you a clear idea of what level of proficiency each score corresponds to. Band 9. Expert user. If you score a Band 9, congratulations. This means you have full command of the English language. You can handle any complex situations with complete accuracy, fluency, and coherence. Band 9 represents a deep understanding of idiomatic expressions and flawless grammar, making you an expert user. Band 8. Very good user. A Band 8 indicates that you're a very good user. You can handle almost every situation fluently and accurately, though you might make occasional, minor errors in unfamiliar contexts. You understand detailed arguments and are capable of using the language in a flexible and sophisticated way. Band 7. Good user. A Band 7 means you're a good user of English. You can handle complex language well and understand detailed reasoning, but you may still make some errors in less familiar situations. Band 7 users typically communicate fluently and effectively, but with minor grammatical or lexical mistakes. Band 6. Competent user. If you score a Band 6, you are classified as a competent user. This means you have an effective command of the language, though there may be some inaccuracies, inappropriate word choices, or misunderstandings in more complex scenarios. Band 6 users generally can handle everyday conversations and tasks well, but struggle in more demanding contexts. Band 5. Modest user. A Band 5 score represents a modest user. At this level, you can handle basic communication in most situations, but with frequent mistakes and misunderstandings. You'll have difficulty with complex language and can only express yourself in familiar contexts. Band 4. Limited user. A Band 4 shows that you are a limited user of English. You can understand and use language in very familiar situations, but you frequently have trouble expressing yourself clearly. Complex or unfamiliar situations will be very challenging. Band 3. Extremely limited user. A Band 3 score means you can only convey and understand general meaning in very basic situations. Communication breakdowns occur frequently, and you struggle with both listening and speaking. Band 2. Intermittent user. A Band 2 score suggests that you are an intermittent user, meaning you struggle to communicate in English and can only handle isolated words and short phrases. You may be able to express basic ideas, but your understanding is extremely limited. Band 1. Non-user. A Band 1 means you can only use a few isolated words and are unable to communicate effectively in English. Band 0. Did not attempt. A Band 0 is assigned if you did not attempt the test or did not answer any questions in any of the sections. Section 3. Band score requirements for university admissions. Next, let's look at how these band scores are used by universities and other institutions. Most universities and academic programs set a minimum band score requirement for admission, especially for courses taught in English. Band 7 to 8+. For top-tier universities or highly competitive programs, you may need to score a Band 7 or higher. This is typically required for postgraduate programs, such as master's or PhD-level courses. In some cases, a Band 8 is required for particularly demanding courses, like law, medicine, or journalism. Band 6 to 6.5. A Band 6 to 6.5 is often the minimum score required for undergraduate programs. This is the threshold where universities believe students can comfortably follow academic lectures, engage in discussions, and write research papers in English. A band 6.5 is common for programs in fields like engineering, business, and social sciences. Section 4. Band score requirements for visa applications. Your IELTS band score also plays a crucial role in immigration and visa applications. Countries like Canada, Australia, the UK, and New Zealand require proof of English proficiency as part of the visa process, especially for skilled migration and permanent residency applications.
Canada.
For Canada, the minimum IELTS score varies depending on the immigration pathway. For example, the Federal Skilled Worker Program typically requires a minimum of Band 6 in each section, but higher scores may be needed to boost your Comprehensive Ranking System (CRS) points. Australia. In Australia, Band 6 is often the minimum score required for skilled migrant visa. However, for some professions like nursing or teaching, you may need a Band 7 or higher. UK. In the UK, visa requirements depend on the specific visa category. For example, a student visa typically requires a Band 4.5 to 5, while higher-level work visas may demand a Band 7. Section 5. How band scores are calculated. Each section of the IELTS exam, listening, reading, writing, and speaking, is scored individually, and your final overall score is the average of these four. For example, if you scored a 6 in listening, 7 in reading, 6.5 in writing, and 7 in speaking, your overall score would be the average of these four scores, 6.6, which rounds up to 7. Remember, the IELTS exam is not just about having good English language skills. It's also about understanding how to perform well under timed conditions. By practicing regularly, improving your weak areas, and familiarizing yourself with the test format, you can achieve the band score you need. Thank you for watching this comprehensive guide on IELTS band scores. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Explified for more tips on mastering IELTS and achieving your academic and career goals. Leave us a comment below if you have any questions, or if you'd like us to cover any specific IELTS topics in future videos. Good luck and see you next time.